What up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider John. I'm coming at you with some answers for that Q&A that I did just a few days ago. So I'm gonna go through YouTube right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shout out whoever wrote the question, and give you an answer to your question. So let's go ahead and get it started. First question I see is Pistol 2-1 to the motherfucking third. This guy is funny as hell. I love this guy. Alright, with Cooper, Holiday, and Crabtree added to the wide receiver core, do you think we have a shot at winning at least a wild card? Also, your thoughts on Los Angeles Raiders, and do you think it will happen? Okay, in my opinion, I think we have a shot. I think we always have a shot. I'm a Raider fan, so I'm optimistic when it comes down to it. But on the real, this year, I think we got a shot to be a top 10 offense. I truly do. And that's not just because of Cooper. That's not just because of Wilford coming alive. I believe that Derek Carr is going to take his game to a whole nother level. And that's going to accelerate the process, I believe, in us being able to do that. So if we could actually get even at a above 500, even a little bit, yeah, there's a shot. There's always a shot. Even last year, if you ask me, I would say the same thing. I think we had a shot. And the reason I say that, if you pay attention to last year, yeah, we lost a shitload of games. Don't get me wrong. And it was frustrating. It was pissing me off. At the same time, we were in a lot of those games. We needed just something. We needed something. And I'm guessing what we needed was more weapons. That's what every Raider fan wanted, was more weapons. So I think we do have a shot because we got a shitload of weapons now. Got a whole fucking arsenal. So Los Angeles, to be honest with you, man, I don't want it to happen if we're going to share a fucking stadium with the Chokers. I don't. I honestly don't. But if it does happen, I ain't going to abandon my team. Plain and simple. I am not going to abandon my team. I'm not one of those fucking fans that say, if they leave, I'm not going to fucking... No. Fuck that. I'll follow my team wherever the fuck they go. They go to fucking China, I'll learn Chinese and fucking fly my ass over there every year just to watch a live fucking game. Alright? That's how I am. So, if they leave, they stay. I'm a Raider fan. Raider fan. Got it? That's how it works with that. And do I think well, it could happen, man. It could. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna touch on that subject whether I believe it will or not. But can it? Yeah, it could happen. But one thing that remains the same is my loyalty to this team. So I ain't worried about that too much. Original Raider 97. What is your favorite personal memory about the Raiders? Games, memorabilia, meeting players, etc. Alright, my favorite memory of the Raiders just happened, actually. I took my nephew to a game, and it was a really fun experience, because I love this kid. I practically raised him, and I'm not just saying that his dad wasn't in the picture. I've, basically grew up teaching this kid things here and there, and he's really close to me, so I love that kid, and it was special because he always wanted to experience something like that with me, and I've been raising him up to be a Raider fan. And when we went to the game, we had so much fun, and the Raider fans were just the thing that really got me was he was getting treated to everything. The Raider Nation was just showing him so much love, and they would give him free food, they would give him free memorabilia, and they would do a lot of fun stuff with them, and that just touched me right here. It showed I gained a newfound of love and respect, even higher than the one I already had, because of it. So that was actually my favorite memory, and it, like I said, it just happened. My memorabilia is right here. My favorite one, signed autograph from Cliff Branch. Yeah, that's my favorite. My brother got it for me. So, yeah. So, there you go right there. Raider Vision. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Great video. All these 49er fans coming out of nowhere. They're all disappearing soon. Anybody wearing a Kaepernick jersey should be shot on... Damn, fool, little psycho on me. Oh, just kidding. Thanks for the shout out, support, love your videos. Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out the Raider Vision, go check him out. He just put out a new video. He's updating his stuff, man. I need to start updating my stuff too, man. That was a good intro that you did. I don't know how you did that, but that was legit, bro. Mad love, Raider Vision. Go check him out. Raiders all day. Which Raider that isn't in the Hall of Fame yet deserves the most? Raider Nation. All right, guys. Damn, that's hard to answer, to be honest with you. My belief, I truly believe that the number one guy that should be in the Hall of Fame that isn't in the Hall of Fame is Tom Flores. I do, and I'll get back to why. I'll get back to that, but that's because Tom Flores was the first minority coach. So he set the he already set the bar for minorities everywhere to come and coach in the league, and that's the first of, So, and that's usually what the Hall of Fame is for, the first of. And he was also the first minority quarterback. Yeah, first quarterback. He also, coached us to 2 Super Bowls. Also, Jim Plunkett could be on that list too. One guy I really think that should be in the fucking Hall of Fame is that man right there, Cliff Branch. Got a Super Bowl ring for. Got all 3 Super Bowl rings that we have. All right, so I don't know how he he changed the game. All right, he reinvented going deep. He invented the words speed kills. All right, that man was a monster in his pro day, in his prime time. And he played in a harder time than it is now. When it's hard, it's like so easy to go deep nowadays because the freaking defenders can't touch him. And he played back when they would smack you on the fucking head if you try and go deep. They would hit you as hard as they can, or like 10 yards past the line. They don't give a shit. Back then, they played hard. So, in my opinion, Cliff Branch definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Sorry, I'm rambling now, but yeah, Tom Flores, in my opinion, I think should be in the Hall of Fame. Because, like I said, he said a lot. He broke a lot of barriers. So I just believe that that's something that should be taken into account. But that's just my opinion, my personal opinion on that one. Which Raider? I don't know. I already read that one. David Arminjo. Good luck with Holiday, John. We had him. You could have him and shove him up your ass. Okay. Holiday is the enemy now. David, hey, what's up, man? This guy, he does troll me a little, but mad love, cause it's all in fun, man. I enjoy the shit talking, cause it revs me up and it gets me ready to go. Mad love, you're a rival, bro, and I got respect for you, cause you stick by your team no matter what, and all that shit. But yeah, fuck the Broncos though. So, yeah. Holiday. Yeah, we got him. Hopefully he runs it back on you guys so I could just rub that in your fucking face. But that's what I'm hoping for. We'll see what happens. So, let me see. Slim Steve. Any thoughts on Dan Williams? He worked on the first OTAs and then was injured. Then tried to come back in the week and walked off the field with the trainers. I'm starting to wonder about this guy. Yeah, Slim Steve. Yeah, man, I heard about that too. From what I hear, it's not too much serious. Of course, they're not letting out that much information on it. It's kind of bugs, but at the same time, I'm over it, guys. I already been through this with Dennis Allen when it comes to trying to get information out of the coaches, and sometimes you just can't get it. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes they just don't want to give up the information. So it is what it is. And it's all part of our mystique. Back in the days, you love getting information from Al Davis. That motherfucker wouldn't say shit. Mad love the rest in peace, homie. Anyways, yeah. I don't think it's that serious though. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure, if it was that serious, we'd be picking up, more defensive tackles and middle defensive players. Instead, we're picking up wide receivers, more offensive players. So I don't really think it's that serious. I'm hoping I'm pretty sure he'll be ready come training camp. See what happens. Great video, John. Yeah, everyone is asking about Dylan. I'm sorry, I don't want to kill your name. Alejandra Blauf. Sorry, man. Sorry, I think I killed your name. Yeah, Dylan, mad love. If you're watching this, man, put a video out, bro. Alright, let's see what else we got. I'm glad DC is back. I hope he takes his time and heals up the safe and smart way and doesn't rush anything. Wait, this is news to me. Which Niner player retired? I haven't heard any news. One of their linemen retired. He was a Pro Bowler too. I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't follow their fucking team. I know this guy actually did make the top 100 last year on NFL Network, but he actually, yeah, he was a damn good lineman, and I guess he retired. I don't know. Fuck. And then they traded their kicker. Dude, everybody's abandoning that team. It's kind of cracking me up. Yeah. So next, shout out to Mr. Lights Out. Thanks for the question. Next question we got. How did you become a Raider fan? All right, I answered this actually. I think I've answered this before, but let me go again. Back in the day, when I was first young, I was getting raised up. I see my big brother actually coming into the house, and he was wearing a Raiders jersey, and it had Brown on it. You know, Tim Brown. I didn't know what it was. They actually made him take it off. He was gripping in his hand when he walked through the door, and he told me like. I asked about it. You know, I was wondering who's Tim Brown. You know, well, why? I guess he was complaining because the school made him take it off because they said it was gang related, Brown Pride or something like that, and he was mad, he was pissed off, and he told me who Tim Brown was, told me about the Raiders, told me about their mystique, the way they played, everything about him, why he loved that team. And the thing about my brother is, he's from Wisconsin. My brother grew up in Wisconsin. He came over when he was younger, and he grew up a Raider fan in Wisconsin. So I'm like, wow, you know. And he actually has he has a brother from another, you know, that's another father. So I'm not related to him. That actually is a Packer fan. He came down, tried to make me into a Packer fan. He stayed with us for a little bit, and I was actually thinking about it. I was looking into the Packers, you know, I was looking into their history and stuff, and one day I was watching a game though, and I kind of you know, backed off for a little while. I was watching a game one day though, and the Raiders were playing, and they were losing, and I was getting pissed. And I'm like, I didn't understand why I was getting pissed. I was just getting freaking furious, and I was wondering, well, what's making me so mad? Why am I so mad right now? It's a game. Why am I so mad right now? And then I realized, oh, fuck, I'm a fan of this team. And it just clicked. And ever since then, I just ran with this team. I repped this team, and this was my team, the Raiders. You know, that's my team. And my brother raised me up to like learn its history, learn the history of the franchise, learn more about the players that are playing. You know, and I would watch games with them, and you know, so he raised me up to be a Raider fan. That's how I became a Raider fan. My brother Robert was the original Raider to turn me. Next question. The last question for Andrew Rodriguez. Shout out to you. If we were bought out and new owners of the Raiders changed the name and the logo and the uniforms and slogans, then a few years later an expansion team formed which called themselves the Raiders, who would you be a fan of? Think of the Raiders, Browns. Some Browns fans became Ravens fans. Naturally, when I think it made the switch to Baltimore, and the Clevelands became against the Cincinnati. Oh no! Side note, I'm being out in week 1 against Cincinnati. Let me know if you're going so we can link up. Alright, Dre the kid. Sorry, man. Alright, what would I do? I would stop watching football. Plain and simple history. I could not follow a generic team, alright? When it comes down to this, history is the reason why I love this team so much. And if they were to disgrace the history of the league, the history of this team, the history of everything about this team, I couldn't watch the NFL, period. I would turn the fucking TV off and never turn it on again when it comes to games, alright? That would break me, to be honest with you. I would be devastated if that ever happened. And I love this team too damn much for that, you know, for me to actually put up with that kind of stuff. And yeah, I will be there out at the game, so meet me up. I'll be there in Cincinnati, against Cincinnati on opening day. So hopefully we link up. I hope to meet you, man. Much love. And more on the note, if they were to make another expansion team, I think eventually, if I'm in all honesty, if eventually they did make an expansion team called the Raiders, if it had the same logo and all that, I'd probably eventually go back and watch and check out that team. And the team that actually, you know, left, I don't think I would be able to follow, because that just abandons everything I believe in as a Raider fan. For them to change their name, change the logo, change the slogans, that changes the whole culture altogether. It's killing all. It's basically a culture killer. That's what that is, in my opinion. And I would not be able to respect that, not be able to stand by that. And that's complete disrespect to the fan base in general, in my opinion. And I don't know what I would, honestly, in all honesty, I don't know what I would do if that happened. I would, like I said, I'd probably just stop watching football altogether. What was your favorite Raider game last year? The Niner game. The Raiders and Niner game. The Battle of the Bay. That was the best game because it just, everything worked out so perfectly. And mind you, this is the first game we won with against the Chiefs. That was the day before my birthday. And I'm picking the Niner game. That's how much that game meant to me. So definitely the Battle of the Bay. That was my favorite game, and the outcome, the game itself, the battle, it was just perfect. It was perfect, man. That was a badass game. Dope video, bro. My question is, by the way, that was U.S. Army Special Forces 3. The last guy. Hey, man, if you're Special Forces, U.S. Army, mad respect and love to you, man. Thank you for doing what you do, homie. But I got nothing but respect for the military and the people that served our country, so much love. Autumn Win 96, dope video, bro. My question is, who do you think is the most underrated player ever? Most underrated player ever. Damn. And to be honest with you, that's a very hard question, because a lot of the players in the Raiders from now to back then are all underdogs. They're all the, you know, shortcoming players that just came up and became something. So I think, in my opinion, the most underrated player in of all time, I'd have to go with Jim Plunkett. Actually, Raider up 8-3-1. That's actually my favorite player too. Raider up 8-3-1 asked that question next. My favorite player of all time is actually Jim Plunkett, because of the history, because of that story. I think they could make a movie on this man. I truly believe they could make a movie on this guy, because the shit he went through to become a champion and come to the Raiders, and he was a backup quarterback and moved up and took over and won 2 Super Bowls with us, guys. 2 Super Bowls. And honestly, I think he's the most underrated player, because he just did things that, like, a lot of people would write a movie script to. I love him because he was the first Mexican to win a Super Bowl. First Mexican to win a Super Bowl. Latino pride, all right? That's, in my opinion, that's all that is for me. I am very proud of my culture, although I don't speak Spanish, which is kind of embarrassing. But at the same time, guys, I'm very proud to be Mexican American, and he's the first Mexican American to ever win a Super Bowl. So that is why he's my favorite player. Of course, favorite player on the team right now is Khalil Mack right now, because the boy's putting it down. And Derek Carr is right up there with him. So, but right now on the team, I would have to go with Khalil Mack. Oh yeah, he asked that too. Favorite player of all time. Yeah, favorite player was definitely Khalil Mack. Right now, because Khalil Mack is just he's just beasting, man. He's just beasting, straight up beasting. Raider John, what's up, fam? My question is, which game this season are you looking forward to the most? The first game of the season. Yeah, the first game of the season I am looking forward to the most. The reason I'm looking forward to that, one, I'm going to be there, okay? I will be there at the Cincinnati game. So anybody in Raider Nation want to say what's up, hit me up that day on any of these videos I post. Hit me up on Google+. Hit me up on Instagram. I will get at you. I'll be at that game. And that's the reason I'm looking forward to that game the most, is because I will be there, and it's the opening day, baby. Opening day. And that's actually it for the question, guys. So that's going to do it. Much love. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.